We are beyond lucky to have Monarch Mountain quite literally right out our back door. It's a gem of a place with hardly any lift lines, a lot of powder, and it has for sure a local vibe. But let's be real. After you've become a frequent flyer on all of the Monarch lifts from Breezeway to Garfield, or should I say Tumbleina to Breezeway, it starts to feel like home, and you get kind of used to all of the runs and you get a little bored. So where else can you go to ski around here? Ski resorts near me. If you Google that, there's actually quite a few options. You can mix it up for sure while staying within a very reasonable driving distance of home here in Salida, Colorado, or Chaffee County. So today I wanted to tell you about some of our favorite places to go skiing that are all less than 2 hours drive. And the best part about all of this is you don't have to drive on I-70 with the whole rest of the state, trying to get to some incredible ski resorts that you should definitely check out. So whether you're looking for some steeper terrain or deep powder or really family-friendly resorts, or even maybe a high-end luxury type ski experience, Salida really is central to many of these resorts in Colorado. Some of the best places are really, really doable from where we live. So let's give a little love to Monarch first though, because it is our home resort. And Monarch is expanding this next year. They already have the runs cut in and the lifts will be going up shortly as we enter spring and summer, and you'll be able to ski that terrain for the 2025-26 season. This place is legendary for its light, fluffy, natural snow. There is no man-made snow at Monarch, and it's, I don't know, I've become somewhat a snow snob after skiing there most of the time. It's really, really fun to ski Monarch. There's right now 1,162 acres of terrain, about 350 inches of annual snowfall. It's uncrowded, it's good for kids, it's good for trees, it's good for some steep stuff, some jumps. It's really budget friendly. You can get a season pass there for around $500 that allows you to ski at a lot of other resorts. So one of the things that people are always surprised to hear, if they don't have a Monarch pass, they don't know this. But if you do a Monarch season pass, you get 3 to 4 days at multiple other independent resorts in state and a few out of the state, like in Utah, independent resorts as well. So the Monarch season pass is just a really great deal. Let's hit the road and check out some other places. First of all, just a short drive from Salida, definitely less than 2 hours, is Crested Butte. And it is known to be one of Colorado's great ski towns. It's an expert skier's paradise. There's some of the steepest inbound terrain available in North America, I think. I know Canada has some bigger stuff, but Crested Butte really is cool. It has 1,547 acres of skiable terrain. And there's some really extreme runs like Headwall, Big Chute, and Banana Peel. They've got lots of good beginner terrain as well. And they have a few intermediate slopes. Overall, it's just a really fun vibe to walk around town after skiing. Crested Butte is so picturesque. It's a fun place to walk down Main Street and kind of has like an old school ski vibe, I guess. That's really what there is to do there. There's also some like great trail races there in the summer. It's like hiking, trail, backcountry skiing paradise too. So if you love Monarch steep stuff, you'll really love Crested Butte's legendary expert terrain and some hike to get to their terrain stuff. If you're all about powder, you definitely need to go check out Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek has the highest average annual snowfall of any resort in the state. It's also just 2 hours away. It's to the south of us. There's a, Wolf Creek Pass can be tricky to get over if the weather is bad. So there's that to keep into account. But their annual snowfall is about it's over 430 inches a year. I got fed that. So 430 inches a year. It's amazing. They have 1,600 acres of skiable terrain and just a lot of good snow. In fact, my dad, who's skied like everywhere, says that it is some of the best stuff he's ever skied in his whole life. So steep open bowls, deep tree runs, really, actually really affordable lift tickets. So this is a must for anyone who likes to ski deep, untouched powder and not fight the crowds, because it's kind of out of the way. And so a lot of the north part of the state doesn't get down to Wolf Creek. You want to hit there, especially if you're tired of the I-70 rush, but you'll want to stay for a couple of days because it's way down there. Then if we head up north from here, just about an hour and 15, 20 minutes, you've got Copper. And Copper is wonderful. Man-made snow, I always notice a difference. Most of the runs are groomed, but they do have like a back bowl that's really fun and has a little more expert terrain. It is soon to be the largest ski resort in the state. I think maybe still topped by Vail, but they are expanding another 500 acres. Right now they have 2,507 acres, and all the lifts except for one, I think, are high speed. But they're expanding to over 3,000 acres this next season. And so that's going to be crazy because the Copper's already huge. You can easily ski like a 30, 40 mile day there. But now with all the new stuff, I mean, it would be exhausting, but so fun. You can ski a lot of terrain at Copper in a short amount of time too, because all of the lifts are high speed and just the runs are insanely long. In fact, skiing at Monarch and then like going to Copper, I'm always thinking my legs are out of shape, even though I ski all the time, because the Monarch runs are so short. They're like maybe a third or a half as long as the runs at Copper. So you get some good skiing conditioning when you ski at Copper. Anyways, yeah, it's just got a great, there's multiple terrain parks too at Copper. That's one of my kids' favorite things. They love to like do all the jumps, and there's like a cross terrain course that's really fun. There's some little ski through the trees courses that are fun. And yeah, Copper's just a blast, especially for families. If you want a really more luxury ski resort experience, Breckenridge is not that much further than Copper, just about an hour and a half, maybe an hour 45 from Salida. And it's got everything and great ski in, ski out opportunities. But it's also one of the busiest resorts in Colorado. So if you don't want to do crowds, then Breck might not be the place for you. But they do have a ton of places to eat. They have gondolas. It's big and a little like more posh, I guess I would say. If you're looking for real luxury skiing, you have Aspen and Telluride. And Aspen in the winter is a longer drive because you can't do Independence Pass. So in the winter, you gotta go like more than 3 hours around the mountains to Aspen. In the summer, Aspen's only like an hour and a half drive too. But the expert train, wide open groomers, Aspen has everything, not to mention luxury lodging and just amazing dining experiences. And it is a beautiful little town in spite of all the hype. It's just a fun place to check out if you have never been. You should definitely go take a look. I prefer Aspen in the summer because I don't like driving that far in the winter, but it's a bucket list ski place. You got to go do it at least once. And there's one other one that we cannot forget. We cannot forget Cooper. Cooper ski area is just like a really special place to me. It's actually the first place that my mom and dad ever skied together. And I like thinking about that every time I go. Big open beginner runs, not super difficult. Like you can say you've skied a double black diamond there and it's maybe like a black diamond at somewhere else. So it's kind of fun to push yourself. It has really family friendly vibes. It's just a really fun place, not to mention the history at Cooper is amazing. It was in part of the 10th Mountain Division. In like, if you go in the lodge, you can read all the history of that area and where they camped out and where they skied back in the day. So it's really fun. Anyways, I just wanted to throw these out there. So that's 7 resorts, tons of skiing opportunities all around right in this area. Easy drive. None of them you have to drive on I-70 to get to. So avoid I-70 at all costs, especially during ski season. If you haven't got that Colorado tip down yet, there you have it. If you don't want to miss out on any more local insights, make sure you like, subscribe, and come back next week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the slopes.